It's time now for the latest in local news and news. This is an election year in Wayne County, and qualifying begins this coming Monday, March the 4th at 9 a.m. and runs up until Friday, March the 8th at 12 noon. All qualifying will take place at the probate office in Wayne County at 359 East Walnut Street. The office of sheriff, tax commissioner, coroner, clerk of court, state court judge, solicitor, probate judge, all up for election, as well as 3 school board positions and 3 positions on the county commission board. EMA Director Donnie Ray has announced that he will be a candidate for the office of sheriff and released the following statement yesterday. He says, after careful consideration and heartfelt discussions with family and friends, I'm excited to announce my decision to run for sheriff of Wayne County. While I had contemplated this move for several years out of respect for Sheriff Carter, I previously refrained from pursuing this path. My journey in public safety began in 1989 when I joined the volunteer fire department in Gardi, where I proudly served as chief for over a decade. In 2001, I obtained my post-certificate peace officer. Throughout my career, I've had various positions held within law enforcement, including patrolman, corporal, and sergeant in the Jesup Police Department, and detective and chief deputy at the Wayne County Sheriff's Office. Additionally, I've served as director of security at the Jesup Housing Authority and director of Wayne County Emergency Management. I've also contributed as a part-time officer at Coastal Pines College. I'm dedicated to serving our community with the utmost integrity and experience. My involvement in various community organizations, such as the Chamber of Commerce, FCI, Rainier Community Boards, and others. My involvement in organizations like the Wayne County Home Run Club since 2013, Department of Homeland Security, Leadership Academy, Georgia Academy of Economic Development, Leadership Program in Emergency Management of Georgia. I've worked tirelessly to ensure the safety and prosperity of our community. Again, he says he believes in effective law enforcement rooted in community trust and collaboration. With your support, he's committed to securing the safety of our children and community. He says, thank you for your trust and support. Together, let's continue building a safe and stronger Wayne County. And those comments of EMA Director Donnie Ray, again announcing these a candidate for sheriff in the upcoming elections. Incumbent Sheriff Chuck Mosley, also a candidate for sheriff, as he's announced weeks ago that he's seeking a second term in Wayne County's office as sheriff. Other races, incumbent Clerk of Court Francis Jurgen seeking another term in office. County Commissioner Jamie Hickox announced yesterday that she's not seeking re-election in her county commissioner seat. She says she'll be coming soon on the Bitch and Bob Show to discuss her decision. WIFO FM talked with County Commissioner Tim Hopkins Wednesday. He is seeking another term for re-election as commissioner, and again, we'll keep you posted as the qualifying gets underway all next week. And Monday through Friday, once again at the probate office. Again, we'll follow the qualifying process closely, but a big announcement on Wednesday. EMA Director Donnie Ray throwing his hat into the Wayne County Sheriff's race. At the moment, a 2-man race, still waiting to see if anyone else joins in. Again, we'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned. In other news, we've got more from the Tuesday school board meeting. We've got Wayne County School Board member Todd Wise joining us this morning on the world famous Bitch and Bob shows. He talks about his seeking re-election and, more importantly, his thoughts on where the board is regarding the proposed $12.1 million project for an ag center. Wise stated at the Friday called board meeting that he was not in favor of supporting a $12.1 million facility, but he is in favor of the ag facility. The called meeting Friday drew about 25 to 30 citizens, and then after the Friday meeting the projected cost was made public, close to 75 to 80 people attended the regular Tuesday board meeting. At that meeting, there were 9 people who signed up for public participation, and one of those was Sarah Yarborough, whose family moved to Wayne County from Missouri. Here were her comments this past Tuesday at the school board meeting.
Good evening. I'm Sarah Yarborough, and I am not from here. I'm originally from Missouri, the Show Me State. And I do question the $21 million and the $24 million into the schools. My concern is that in Missouri, little small towns, we have agriculture, we have sports, both of which are paid for through the school system. People like myself were raised very poor, no running water until I was 9, and if it wasn't for the opportunity of the school system allowing me to be into sports, I wouldn't be where I am today. I've been in the school system, I've watched my children come through the school system, whether it's a sport. The thing is, I'm trying to wrap my brain around how in the world is it that a small town in Dora, Missouri can manage to fund an FFA program that is successful, an agricultural program that is successful, and also be able to fund and appropriate sports to all children, no matter their income. Parents are not dishing out money after money or having to create booster clubs to come in and help fund these programs. How is it that somebody like that school system is able to do it And they don't have the privilege of East Floss. When I first moved here 12 years ago and I seen that there was East Floss, I thought to myself, wow, this school has some up and coming things that they should be able to do a lot. They should be able to provide a lot. And it has amazed me with how far behind this is. And I don't understand it, because Missouri's always been told they're behind everybody. We're behind. But yet somehow they have managed to appropriate funds. There's no misuse of it. Everything is held accountable. And they're able to fund and give children these opportunities to not only enjoy sports, but also to enjoy agriculture. I am not against the ag building by any means, but I do question, how much is it going to really truly cost? Is there going to be a price put down and then we're going to keep taking money and then there's not going to be a breakdown to everything? Are we going to misuse it by hiring general contractors for an HVAC person to come in? That is my concern, because I'm addressing you guys and I'm hearing this and I see the potential that this school system has. And I'm baffled by how far behind it is, and really and truly, it should not be. It should not be this far behind. We shouldn't have to have elementary schools having to have their PTO raise money to be able to provide playground equipment. We shouldn't have to be doing that. There should be funds set aside for that. We shouldn't have to be having parents bust their tail to go out and reach out to businesses and scrape by just to get everything that they need for kids to have jerseys. When I was in school, the school provided the jerseys, they checked them out, and they returned them back in. That's how it worked. So I come to you and I question with a little frustration, but also a lot of concern as to how in the world is it that in one state, the income does not match part of this at all. These parents are able to use, with the taxes put in, fund things such as an agricultural building and welding. These are not small things, guys. And also be able to thrive with sports and academics. They're not behind. What is happening as far as the finances for this to be an issue? That's my question.
Thank you.
And once again, those are comments of Sarah Yarber this past Tuesday at the school board meeting. Again, Todd Wise set to join us, school board member. We'll get his thoughts and ask questions about several topics. Hope you tune in this morning to hear his comments on the world famous Butch and Bob show. We'll come back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes in the news: early voting once again today, Friday, and this Saturday at the Craig Williams Rec Center, located at 245 East Bay Street. On Wednesday, another 106 Wayne County registered voters cast their ballots in both the presidential primary and whether or not to continue the 1 cent penny for the SPLOST 5 referendum. On Wednesday, they had 2 nonpartisan voters, 10 Democrats and 94 Republicans. The grand total right now is 745. Once again, early voting today and Friday, the time from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday, again, the second Saturday of early voting, this Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Again, early voting all takes place at Craig Williams Rec Center, 245 East Bay Street. Early voting runs up until March the 8th. The election date is Tuesday, March the 12th. Reminder for City of Jesup residents, the Public Works Department is closing Cherry Street, the intersection of Palm Street and North Mahogany Lane, for road repairs today, and that's going to be closed all day long. Repairs are expected to be completed Thursday. The road to reopen on Friday morning, so keep that in mind. Today, again, Cherry Street closed at the intersection of Palm Street and Mahogany Street all day for repairs. Also today, the Chamber of Commerce hosting a drop-in meet and greet of Wayne County's newest 40 under recipients. That's taking place today at El Dorado Mexican and Japanese Cuisine Restaurant at 146 South Macon Street. Everyone is invited to stop by, again, today at 5 to 6 p.m. at El Dorado's Restaurant. County Commissioners set to meet Monday for the regularly scheduled monthly board meeting. It takes place 6 p.m. at the County Commissioners Meeting Room. Under public hearings, beer and wine license for Common Man and Grub and Pub. Under new business, consider and approve that beer and wine license. Again, it's located at 3972 Savannah Highway in Jesup. Consider and approve bid for new ambulance for the ambulance department. Consider and approve chronic condition program. Consider and approve closing lake race for boat races April 4th through the 7th. Consider and approve bids for motor grader for the road department. Consider and approve minimum bid on surplus property. Consider and approve ordinance to amend the Enabling Act. Items with the commissioners, items with the administrator, items with the county clerk, all that's set for this coming Monday at 6 p.m. at the county commissioners meeting room. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.